Minister, were you in attendance at the budget night fundraiser at Realm, $5,500 a head? Were you there rubbing shoulders with anyone?
Rubbing shoulders?
No, were you? Were you in attendance? Maybe you'll give me the answers that your other government ministers refused to answer. Were you there?
I think I went late and left early. So, yes, I went briefly.
The fact that those same gas lobbyists were at a $5,500 a head event post-budget night, celebrating the fact they didn't have a 25% export tax, is absolutely galling. My job in here is to hold ministers, to hold the government account to the decisions they made, to draw out these examples, so you can tell me that it's in the national interest, but you can understand why the public thinks that that's frankly a load of BS when they're seeing the schmoozing and the wheeling and dealing going in. I have asked so many ministers over the last fortnight which representatives from the fossil fuel industry were in attendance at that budget night dinner. No one will answer. How does that make us feel? Why wouldn't we think that you're taking orders from the fossil fuel industry? I'm sorry. Given that this is such a huge issue of national importance, and I don't need to tell you that, I'm sure your social media and your email inboxes are telling you how many Australians are, I think, rightly pissed off about the current tax settings around our gas exports. And I just want to make sure that I'm getting this right. So multinational gas corporations are allowed to claim their upfront costs against the tax they're supposed to pay on the Australian gas, meaning that they can go for years and years without paying any PRRT at all, which we heard Shell paid none in over a decade, Santos. Then at the end of the project's life, after they have made billions of dollars exporting Australians' gas, they have to decommission the project. So clean up,
well, presumably you want that to happen too, Senator Hodgins-May. Sorry to interrupt your speech.
If you're sorry, then you'll stop.
What?
And they actually use those clean-up costs to wipe their tax bill as well. So, of course we want it cleaned up, but why should taxpayers have to foot the bill?
That's
Minister, did you attend the budget night fundraiser that was hosted at the Realm?
I did, yes.
And are you able to explain whether there were fossil fuel representatives in attendance on that evening?
Oh, look, I certainly know that anyone who attended that would be declared as per the legislation, and the Labor Party always upholds those rules.
Okay, so where would that be declared? Is that information available now? Do you know?
I'm not overly familiar with the declaration laws these days. They'd probably be better put to the Relevant Estimates Committee, but I certainly know we always observe and obey those rules.
So there's nowhere that we could know now, though, the public could know now who was in attendance at a pretty crucial moment of, discussions around how we're raising revenue or not raising revenue, how we're...
Look, they're not things that I have to take responsibility for, Senator Hodgins-May, so they'd be better put to the AEC officials, which I assume appear at estimates, and they'd be able to give you the timeframes that parties are expected to meet in that regard.
Did you have a beer with anyone from Santos or Woodside? Anyone that you're comfortable sharing, given it is?
I don't drink at work functions these days, Senator Hodgins-May. I don't think
a chinwag, maybe a chinwag with Santos representatives, AEP, anyone that's been really central, I think, to the gas conversation at the moment.
Oh, always happy to engage with industry, and I do that as part of my job on a daily basis.
Were there members of the public invited to this event to engage with you on gas policy?
You'd be better at putting those questions to the National ALP office, Senator Hodgins-May.
Sure.